Let's talk about Emeka, the mechanic, right? Emeka is walking on the street and he's hearing people talking about tech. He's hearing people talk about how they are making a lot of money being in tech and rendering services online and earning in dollars. And also, whenever Emeka scrolls through the timeline of his social platforms, maybe on Facebook, maybe on any of the platform he sees posts, he sees ads on how he can learn a digital skill and start earning in dollars, rendering services to people abroad from where he is. You know, Emeka looked at it and he thought, okay, maybe I should consider this idea. And Emeka has been a mechanic for almost 7 years. He has been practicing his mechanic service. He has been helping people repair their vehicles. He has been making money. But because Emeka want to earn in dollars, he decided to leave his mechanic skill and went to learn a digital skill. Now, after learning this digital skill, Emeka started applying for works online. Each time he applies, he never gets the job. When he applies, he never gets the job. And Emeka feels frustrated because the whole thing is not turning out to be the kind of message that was sold to him, right? When he submits, he does not get the job simply because another person will get the job. The truth is, another person will always get that job because that person is more experienced than Emeka. That person has been in that industry, digital industry, for almost like a decade. Emeka, for instance, studied software development. He has only used like 6 months to study and practice and do his practical. Somebody who has been in that software development industry or field for more than a decade will always get a job compared to when Emeka is competing because that person has more experience and has a bigger portfolio to show for it. Good. So, and now Emeka has left his mechanic work and now he's struggling in the digital space, looking for opening where he can work as a software developer. Good. So the truth is, things don't really work this way. It does not really work this way. Emeka will have problem because Emeka is moving from an industry where he knows everything as a mechanic. He knows every enterprise in that industry. He knows all the value chain of that industry. He knows all the areas where he can just go, tweak something and he will make money. But he has left there and he has moved to another industry. He has moved to another area where he has to be competing with people who have been in that area for a very long time. Those people have more experience than him. Those people have more experience, those people have more connection, and they have a bigger portfolio than Emeka. So it's not going to be easy for Emeka to survive in that industry, right? So the thing is, there are disadvantages when it comes to leaving an area where you are already grounded to move to a digital field. There are disadvantages, And number one of the disadvantages, you compete with people who are more professional than you. You compete with people who are more professional than you. They have been in that industry for a very, very long time, right? They have bigger portfolio, they have more experience. You that just learned the skill, you don't have much work to show, and you may not be so experienced when it comes to the technical part of that field that you have gone into. So those guys who are already there in that industry will always be ahead of you. That is one of the disadvantages. Number two, you join thousands of people who are competing for a job. When you have a digital skill, one of the things is you are struggling for a job with so many people all over the world. We have people, for instance, who are into data science, right? In China, we have people who are into data science in America. In UK, we have so many people all over the world who are into data science. You'll be competing with all those people, right? So you tend to be competing in a very big market. That is one of it. So if you are not good enough, definitely there will always be a lot of people out there who are better than you and they will get the openings than you. And another disadvantage is you don't have enough knowledge of that industry or that field that you are going into. You don't have enough knowledge. These guys who have enough knowledge, they know how to go about it and they will always be ahead of you. You have left an area where you have more knowledge of and you have moved to another person's area. So you don't have enough knowledge. They will get, these other guys have more knowledge than you.